Good morning, class. This morning I'd like to talk to you about veteran suicides and in particular the Veterans Administration. In 1970, David McCullough interviewed Harry Truman for his book that I'm holding. It's about 1,000 pages long. But anyway, during that interview, David McCullough asked Truman about the Veterans Administration after World War II, and Truman launched into a long explanation of what happened with the VA, and he said that there was a rapid expansion of facilities, and they did fine taking care of the wounded from Europe. But he said when the casualties started coming back from the Pacific, it entirely overwhelmed the Veterans Administration. He said he got calls and letters from families and from congressmen all across the country saying we weren't doing a good job taking care of our veterans. And so Truman decided he needed a general to straighten things out, and he asked Dwight Eisenhower, his most senior general, who he'd recommend. And Eisenhower recommended Omar Bradley, who had been a West Point classmate of his. Bradley had also commanded a division in North Africa. And then when we launched the Normandy invasion, Bradley commanded the 12th Army Group. And under his command, Patton commanded the 3rd Army. But anyway, that was 1.3 million men under his command. And so when he was appointed to be the Secretary of the Veterans Administration, Bradley jumped in with both feet, and he fired about 24 people and completely reorganized the VA, so that within a year he had it working very smoothly. And not long after that, Bradley turned in his resignation, and in the resignation he said that he had done everything he could, that politics and corruption had prevented him from doing any more. And so, we think of corruption and politics as being something way back there in history, but is still rampant in the VA. As late as the 21st century, the VA asked Congress for $328 million to build a hospital in Denver. And 14 years later, when they completed the hospital, there was almost a $2 billion overrun. And more recently, Paul Ryan, who was the Speaker of the House of Representatives, had a large VA headquarters built at his hometown, Janesville, Wisconsin. So, you look at the VA and you wonder sometimes if maybe veterans are not their top priority. And, it's no wonder that we haven't solved the suicide problem, that I don't think they have really focused all of their attention on solving that problem. Anyway, thank you very much for your attention. Have a good day.